Hey there, welcome back to Technobabylon. Yeah, I've been talking for a good 5 minutes, and no one said anything. Yeah, my mic was muted the whole time. I fucked up. But that's okay. So we're nearing the end of this cyberpunk thriller. I'm not going to explain everything that's happened so far, because there's been a lot of it. It's a very, very plot-heavy game. So feel free to ask the chat. I'm sure they'll clarify, and I'll maybe clarify a little along the way, but I'm not going to do a full synopsis. You can catch it on YouTube if you need to catch it. Alright. It's also a very narration-heavy game, so if that is not cool with you, then you might want to tune out now, but I guarantee you it's pretty fucking entertaining if you stick around. Let's talk to Dr. Chig.
I'm in the middle of dissecting
Dr.
Dr. Vargas's brain. With the fMRI scanner, of course.
I still don't get that second half. With the fMRI scanner, of course. Like, what is she trying to... That inflection just doesn't make sense to me.
I'll just get back to the decompiling.
Okay. Did something happen? I feel like there's an elephant in the room. I'm streaming your birthday, Sipadizer. How old are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Looks like the engineered nerve tissue is as robust as we'd hoped. Self-maintenance. That's the big benefit of organic hardware.
Okay. She's dissecting it with a scanner, not an actual dissection. She's being cheeky. Pfft. I didn't like her cheeky tone. Didn't come off as cheeky to me. Oh, yeah. I'll do that. Give me a sec. One second, guys. Okay. Better not. Charlie might slip out and leave you on the receiving end of Baxter's lecture. It's what you do in his place, after all. Why are you booing me, Elite Gamer 1009? Let's see, I guess can I even go out that door? No. There's nothing I can interact with. Microscope. Ooh. That was very loud. Dissecting the brain of the town drunk. I feel like there's almost nothing to interact with in this room, yet I don't know what to do. Okay, he's gonna lecture.
Dr. Vargas?
Oh, here we go.
In here, my dear,
What are you doing?
Roadman 9 and 46.
Dr. Chigwa is mapping my brain activity. In many ways, our project will share more in common with us than other computers.
I pronounced your username correctly?
Intermittent
Nice.
rostrocaudal axis patterns. Tell me, what do you think would be the best manner to train such an AI?
I wouldn't say I run a PG stream necessarily. Who says that?
Naturally. It can handle abstractions better than conventional AI. Plus, we have millennia of experience and tradition when it comes to education.
I somewhat agree with you. Do you hear that, Gwen? Though Dr. Chigwa agrees that conventional programming is possible, she is considering the possibility of imprinting existing mind states within the platform.
This guy's clearly the
For
antagonist,
AI,
the true
but utilizing
antagonist.
a person's natural experience?
Though it may not be my philosophical ideal, it is an intriguing
I know, I love this
experience.
accent too.
It is good to be working with you again, Dr. Pereira. I mean, Dr. Regis. Congratulations again on the wedding.
Now let me kill you. It's been too long, that was quite tempting. I didn't think you'd want me.
When you mentioned the opening on this project, I couldn't resist.
You do not know how much I hoped I'd get you for it.
Just the right kind of thing at the right time. Sure, fieldwork was great, but sometimes...
There's nowhere quite like a decent laboratory. I understand, my dear.
And this project, it's like nothing else I've ever worked on before.
A true
it's
AI.
groundbreaking, the next big step in artificial intelligence.
You know, I really like the plot of this game a lot, but I really don't like the number of things lately where it's like the killer AI, that trope that I feel has been... I mean, it's always been a big thing in sci-fi, but I feel like I've seen a lot of it lately.
I'm really grateful you could take Charlie on board.
I can see how much he means to you, Dr. Regis.
They're drawn onward. How you doing, man?
Your opinion and welfare means a great deal to me. Of course, I would not have taken him if I did not think him capable. I am afraid that we have hit an obstacle. Though we have a solid theoretical groundwork, we cannot proceed.
Why not? We've built a gene map for the organic processors. Get Charlie or Dr. Chigwa to run it through a flash clone.
Alas, that is where our problem lies. Our plans depend upon the development of neural tissue. The flash clones develop with none, for legal and ethical reasons.
Yeah, Lisa sequel. Wait, does it definitely come out next month? Did he announce a release date? Because I did not see that. And if that's true, next month is going to be pretty goddamn intense. I guess Metal Gear Solid 5 is in September, but then Mario Maker's in September. But if Lisa's next month, holy shit. I don't know if I'll even be able to stream it right away. I'm going to be moving at the end of next month. Also, look at his sprite. Look at his face. He looks so doofy.
The City Council must have expected something like this eventually. We can petition for a special exception. They'll provide live embryos for research.
Certainly possible, though too lengthy. By the time approval has been granted, the project will have exceeded its deadline.
Petition to council.
Dr.
Run
Baxter has a
simulation.
reliable simulation of the AI running in C2.
What
Surely
is
he can pattern
C2?
it out onto a larger system.
While the platform will run
Is that like a VM or
magnificently
something?
in an organic framework, trying to emulate it in a simulation has tremendous processing costs. Unless we can finalize the production of an organic matrix, we will fail.
We have an option.
There might be another option. Nina gave me the idea. We need normal embryos
August
to engineer,
25th,
not
wow.
the flash clones, right?
That is our problem. The Council will not be able to provide them quickly enough.
Well, Charlie and I have been trying for kids. As a result, we have several fertilized embryos frozen.
They're now
Fiction.
getting shattered
I hope you are saying what
in
I
the present.
think.
We could, perhaps, donate.
You do not know what this could mean to us. You have saved us, Liksha. In a way, you may yet be the surrogate mother of the central AI.
Whoa, big spike in activity there.
You think Charlie will be okay with that?
My
Spent
man!
years modifying embryos himself. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Alright, that is chapter 8. Flesh Drive. Sounds like a pretty hot chapter. Tiger Strike. I'm good. How are you doing, Tiger Strike?
You got in?
Yeah, now to find out who our mysterious benefactor is.
Good luck. I'll keep the car moving. Hopefully, Central won't start asking too many questions.
Copy that. Regis out.
Let's see what's going
Are
on
you
here.
Dr. Regis?
Yes, you must be the welcoming committee.
They're waiting for you upstairs. Hold on, gotta search you first.
Okay, not a chance.
If
Okay.
that's what it takes.
I don't think I have anything bad on me, do I?
One cell issue charge pistol. It will be kept safely for you until business
Fuck.
is concluded.
Gee, thanks.
You may proceed upstairs.
This looks like a lively party.
Nina, you're the one I've been talking to?
Nina.
You made it at last, Charlie. How are you?
Who's Nina again? Oh, Nina is the lady from the flashback that we just had. I'm
If
bad.
I'd known it was you in my head, I'd never have agreed to come.
Now, Charlie, that's not fair. Let's put the past behind us. What happened to Vicky affected us all.
You've got some nerve. If you think...
In
Dude,
fact,
nice,
the reason
Kyle.
I've invited you is to help fix mistakes arising from the project.
What do you mean?
Allow me to introduce everyone here. Councilman Dean,
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Ran Schumann,
You don't look like much.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And I believe you've already spoken to Mr. Stepford here.
Oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes.
Common cause.
Oh
The
my,
removal of
yes.
Central.
What? I mean, you can't just...
It's a difficult proposition, and we need the help of someone like yourself. In exchange, we have the means.
Yeah,
to
this game
assist
totally
you
just
with
turned
your
into Spy Party. Check it.
You've always dreamed big, haven't you, Nina?
We know exactly where your offspring are. Don't dismiss us outright. We can help each other, Charlie. Listen to what we have to say.
Yeah, there's even a pair of twins. The new characters that are going to be added into Spy Party soon. Who's this guy? Waiter? There's Toby. The new characters that are going to be added into Spy Party, there is a pair of twins in them. There's really subtle differences, like one wears a ring, and the other one has, like,
Hey, you alright?
a tie clip and stuff like that. But that should be extremely interesting. I can't wait. He stares at you and you feel a strange mix of fear and contempt within his glare. You realize to your horror that you've seen those eyes before, only a few days earlier. What?
Everyone, take cover!
What?
Is anyone hurt?
It's a trap! You try to kill us! Guards!
Shut up,
that
Ron.
guy.
You're still alive, aren't you?
It appears
Shut
that poor
Ron.
Imogen is the only one injured.
I'm sorry. She's dead.
I knew it! You tried to kill me! All of you!
Ron!
Calm down, Ron. You don't know
Calm your
who's behind
titties!
this.
Actually, he has a point.
Oh my,
All
yes.
those who knew about this meeting are in this room.
Except, of course, for Charlie.
He only joined us at the last moment. Dr. Regis, will you lend us your skill as an investigator?
Yeah, you find who tried to kill me!
God damn
Do
it,
this for
Ron.
us, Charlie,
Seriously?
and we'll give you everything. We can tell you who has your kids and exactly where he is.
Fine. Just remember, I'm not doing this for your sake. Someone here almost killed me as well.
Thank you anyway, Charlie.
So, yet another case that we must solve in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I wondered too. But, you know, that's how it is. I guess I could load, but it's a little bit further back. I'd have to sit through all that shit again. So, not gonna do it. Ron, I gotta talk to you, man. You
Mr.
gotta
Ron,
relax
What do you want?
your anus.
what's your part in this conspiracy?
Dr. John wants to capture biggest AI in the world. It's going to take enormous
Main character has a reason to be
processor.
grumpy.
And you're going to furnish her with these?
With all the capital she need, money, guns, labor.
Yeah, because the main character, his wife is dead. His, like, fertilized sperm embryos are being destroyed. He's being blackmailed. He can't find... He has, like, no leads on this mindjacker guy that's, like, the ultimate goal of this game. It's just all terrible.
It sounds like you're on board with her plan. What do you get out of it?
Newton is lousy place to do business, Regis.
You reckon it's Central's fault?
Central watches too close.
That's okay,
You
we're
can't
probably going
ride
to deactivate
anyone.
Central by the end of the game.
Exactly.
Calling it in the
Can't
finale.
make things work.
Sometimes it's nice not to have a government driven by the wealthy.
Real control new Central. It's a great opportunity for us.
Oh, stem cell raw Wookie.
I've started my investigation.
You find who tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill all of us, Mr. Ron?
This city dangerous.
He's so
Police do
selfish,
lousy
Mr.
job.
Ron.
Can you recall anything suspicious?
No, stop asking stupid questions.
I kind of like Mr. Ron. He's pretty good. He gives a fuck about no one but himself. He's like, someone tried to kill me. Whoa. Does not see, like, this lady, like, bleeding to death about 2 feet to his right. This dude over here, who I think is just an android.
What do you think of Dr. John?
She's very clever. She know what she's doing.
I worked with her in the past. I guarantee the only ones she's looking out for are her and her plans.
So, that's how to get ahead. Cooperation happen. when we
Cooperation.
want same thing. I want Central gone. She wants Central gone.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
We're probably going to deactivate Central in the
Did
end.
you know Gil Vanderwall?
It is
Sure,
9:40 in
everyone
KY
here knows
Land,
Gio.
Birchkin.
We work together. He have connections
How you doing, Holy Head
everywhere.
Crab?
He was a middleman for criminals.
Exactly. Any specialist he could find. Even mindjackers, Dr. Regis.
Oh, shit. Mindjacker.
What do you know about Gil's links to the Mindjacker?
Vanderwall set people up with specialist talent, famous for it. In this
Wonder who
case,
did the voice
a
acting
third
for Mr.
party
Ron.
needed a mindjacker. He fixed that up for them. Got the best.
But eventually, he discovered something that made him regret introducing them?
He found what the client's plans were in the long run. If they succeed, our plan to remove Central
Main character.
will fail.
So he tried to stop the Mindjacker.
Exactly. Took the memory module he was using to store minds of his targets.
And it cost him his life.
Pity he's working against us. Good mindjackers are hard to find.
Who hired the Mindjacker from Vanderwall?
Like everything else, information is not free, Regis.
What can you tell me about the Reapers? Yeah, I mean, Tiger Strike said the main character reminds him of Shepard in Mass Effect, just a bit cardboard. Yeah, I would agree with that. Except, I mean, I know this character's background a bit more concretely than I know Shepard's background before the Mass Effect games.
You're one of the richest men in Greater Han, aren't you?
Damn straight.
What are you doing here?
I like this restaurant. I suggested.
No, I mean, why in person? At this meeting?
That is how we always do it. Cannot trust anyone else. Other people stupid.
Only Mr.
If
Ron's
too many
smart.
people know, then Central will find out.
What sort of business do you run?
Some of everything. Factory, guns, biochem.
Yeah, I love this guy too, kicking Wang.
A hands-on manager there too?
Hell no. Give that job to Cousins. You ever see Han? Is lousy country. Everything poisoned. Sky is black.
Maybe it's all those factories you're running. I'll get back to you.
Stop wasting my time.
Mr. Ron's time is valuable.
Yeah, I mean, Shepard in Mass Effect, like, I felt attached to the character, but the only thing I remember about his background was, like, the 3 paragraphs you get as a choice when you're first creating your Shepard. Do those choices even ever come back in the story at all? Because I don't think they do. I don't know, I could easily be wrong. It's been a while since I played them. Let's talk to... Oh my, yes!
Oh my, yes!
Yes! Oh my!
I started my investigation of the bombing.
Oh my, yes? I can assure you I had no part in this terrible tragedy.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
in
sure.
fact, my core programming prevents me from harming a human being.
Huh, a synthetic. I guess you'd be the only one leaving lubricant oil instead of DNA evidence.
Oh my, no, Dr. Regis.
Oh my, no.
Epidermis is organic tissue. It's top of the line, patterned from my creator, Dr. Arthur Stepford.
Huh. I've been learning a lot about synths these past few days.
They have minor changes, gotcha,
You
cool.
have DNA.
Indeed, it's delightful skin, don't you think?
There's a special side quest for each one.
Sure.
I go to great pains to keep it moisturized.
Huh. Conspiracy.
So, you want to bring
A
down
lot of
Central?
dialogue in this room,
my,
just a
yes,
warning.
as does everyone here. Though for differing reasons.
What does a synth manufacturer have against Newton's city control?
A stake in that which follows, oh yes. If Dr. Zhang was simply to remove Central, there would be chaos.
The city's central infrastructure would break down.
Precisely. Therefore, a replacement would be needed.
And it's gonna be this guy. He's gonna become central. He will run the cities. Oh my, yes! In every single billboard.
You want to replace Central with a new AI? With what?
The new version is simply a retooled model of an existing system.
Your own.
Oh my, no! It's built from a commercial Archimedes model as used in Eurofed cities.
It'll do the job?
Oh my, yes, as well as any civic management AI in Europe. But, thanks to Stepford's personality matrix engineering, it shall act and speak just as its predecessor, Central.
Huh.
With you holding its leash.
Every system needs fine-tuning, Dr. Regis.
Won't services suffer? I know Central. It's orders of magnitude more powerful than an Archimedes.
All unnecessary for its role, Dr. Regis. Our Archimedes in Central's clothing will perform as needed, oh yes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something I was gonna say about this guy. I can't remember what it was.
Your connection to Gil. It was more than synth salesman, wasn't it?
Oh my, yes, very astute, Dr. Regis. Gil was a key part of our group.
Huh. A co-conspirator.
Oh yes, and our link to the criminal underworld, where necessary. I was most disturbed to receive your call regarding his demise. It signaled to us that immediate action was required.
Oh
You had to step
my.
up your plan before things went any further
Yes.
south.
Oh my, yes.
How did you fall in with someone like Nina Zhang?
Dr. Zhang has been freelancing with our firm for a number of years. Her work in AI has proven invaluable to increased platform survivability.
Working in mental health for synthetics?
Oh my, yes. She has a number of unique theories of
God damn it.
synthetic cognitive development. When she proposed this project to the leadership of the firm,
She'd wormed her way up the power structure to whisper in management's ear.
Dr. Regis, that's a shameful way of putting it. though she certainly has a talent for networking. She has brought together a multitude of skills needed for this role.
You know, there must be someone in this world that actually has that vocal tick. Like, that actually says, oh my, yes, to the frequency that this guy says it. Like, there has to be someone out of the 8 billion people on the planet. At least one of them acts like this guy.
You're not just a synthetic salesman, are you?
Oh my, no, not this particular platform, certainly.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm not the only instance of the Sons of Stepford. There are currently 26 platforms running this personality.
There's more than one of you?
Alphabetically ordered, delegated to different roles within the firm. I, Liam, handle special tasks. Oh my, yes.
It's Zanzibar.
But we all run the same personality.
Huh. Synthetics.
Huh.
You're a synthetic.
Quite so, Dr. Regis.
I should have guessed. There's something not quite right. I think it's the eyes.
Especially built.
Maybe it's the oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes. Much of my composition, however, is state-of-the-art.
A walking advertisement.
I illustrate the potential for what one can do with a synthetic, Dr. Regis. Many customers have been swayed by the demonstration.
Really? I'm surprised I have not been turned away by the demonstration.
The guards have arranged the bombing. They're obviously synthetics, but I imagine they're more comfortable with hurting people.
They would not be worth much as protection otherwise, oh my, no. But each security platform maintains a constant connection to my own systems. Their degree of independence is limited.
So if one of them were responsible, I'd have to consider you complicit.
Oh my, yes.
Are you aware that this establishment serves human meat?
Oh my, yes. It's delightfully macabre, isn't it? I'm sure the experience would be enhanced by being able to eat, of course.
Does Mr. Ron know about this?
Some models can simulate digestion, but this platform is unable to. Go on, Dr. Regis. Try something for me.
I'll pass. I'll
Yeah,
get
no
back
thanks.
to you.
Oh my, yes.
I gotta go warn Mr. Ron that he's eating humans.
Mr. Ron.
What do you want?
I'll get
You're
back
eating
to you.
people.
Stop wasting my time.
God damn it. Councilman Dean. Yeah, he was like, this is my favorite restaurant. He'd been eating the people's. Can't find anything on her body that isn't an item of fashion. That's a bummer.
Hello?
Bodyguard. Though obscured by his dark glasses, you can tell that the guard is staring right through you. Apparently conversation is not his priority. 32 oh my yeses.
Nothing on it I can use. I'm not exactly equipped to repair synthetics.
Let's see, we have investigation, CI splitter. I know I haven't talked to Councilman Dean yet. I just wanted to check out what I got to kind of bring up the flow. Attempted murder times 5. I have their case files. 16 months. This is what a 16-month-year-old looks like. 16-month-old looks like. Alright, let's keep our investigation rolling.
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
Soylent Green is people. Oh my, yes.
I've begun my investigation into the bombing.
If anyone can resolve this, it's you, Dr. Regis.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Counselor.
That means
I don't
this
know how
guy
much
is the
closer
guilty
I am
one.
to figuring out who's behind it, though.
Because of the pool of suspects, it might be better to think about exclusion. Perhaps you can find evidence to rule out those not involved.
What's your part in
I'm
this?
surprised to see a city councilor in a conspiracy like this.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Dr. Regis.
I guess you've been facilitating things for the plot.
Much as it pains me to misuse my position, that is the case. I've been able to expedite import permits for equipment necessary to Dr. Zhong's plans.
And Central hasn't noticed?
In my role, I'm given considerably more privacy than the average civil servant. No offense, Doctor.
None taken. I just cover the camera in my office with paste.
Oh my, yes.
So, I understand what you're doing for it, but why? How does someone in government decide that Central needs removing?
I've read your bio, Dr. Regis. I know that you have no great love for Central. But, in practical terms, I believe it has become a threat to our democratic society.
A threat? How so?
Over the course of its 20 years of operation, Central has begun to develop opinions.
Oh,
For
shit,
an individual
opinions.
to have done so is natural. For an AI, it is impressive. But in its position, coordinating the actions of government, it poses a risk.
Wouldn't someone notice? Call it out?
There isn't enough to address as yet. It's clever. It's designed to carry out the policies of the Council, and it cannot fail to do so. But it can drag its metaphorical feet, badly implement plans it disagrees with.
You've seen it do this.
I've had suspicions. Dr. Zhang's research confirms the extent to which Central is developing its own conscience. I believe that you yourself recently had a disagreement with it over its handling of a crisis. Another bombing. Central has done well, but there exist many other options today that are equally valid. We need a system that will effectively manage the city and carry out its instructions, not one that cherry-picks what policies it believes appropriate.
Yeah, Tiger Strike says if this were Ace Attorney, then everyone is innocent except for some dude that comes up later, and it's very true. It's funny, I'm playing through Phoenix Wright versus Layton right now, and after, I love Ace Attorney and I love all the stories, but I can't help but notice like some of the bigger flaws now that I'm like on my 4th or 5th Ace Attorney game. Like, one thing that really pisses me off is how there is always like some vital piece of evidence that they know about really early on, and they're like, oh, we just need to go, search the apartment and see if this thing is actually there, but it'll take some time. And then you spend like 2 hours in the trial, and then they finally get the results like, oh, look, we found the thing. And it just solves everything. It's like, God damn it, couldn't they have just like found it quickly? I don't know. Stuff like that bugs me.
How did you get on board with Nina?
I and others in the Cosmopolitan Party have suspected changes in Central's behavior. We sought the assistance of one of its original creators.
Obviously not Vargas. He loves that thing.
Indeed. Her research confirmed that, thanks to the scale of its operations, Central has been able to form its own opinion on the ideal state of affairs, regardless of the democratic consensus.
So when she said that she would remove Central...
It was a difficult decision, but we had to take it. Central's replacement will carry out its role more appropriately.
And Nina will get to continue her research on Central. Why haven't you simply raised this in the council?
Can you imagine what that would mean? Political suicide. Not just for myself, but it would undermine confidence in Newton's world-leading AI industries.
I've not played the Edgeworth games. I hear the first Edgeworth game is kind of meh, and I heard the second one is just like incredibly good. So I think I'd like to at some point. Hey, Sir Martin, how are you doing?
Gil. Did you know Gil Vanderwall?
Indeed I did. He was a big donor in politics all over Africa.
And you knew about what he did?
A donor in politics?
I'm the one who introduced him to the group. I'm also aware that he introduced the Mindjacker you're after to his current employer.
You know about that?
You will need our help to find him. And we need your help to stop him. And Central.
Your background.
You're on the city council, aren't you?
Indeed I am, Dr. Regis.
Hey, Lonely Turtle 17, how are you doing?
And co-chair of the Cosmopolitan Party.
I remember when you got elected. They called you Mr. Incorruptible. I never got that.
That's because of the device in my head, Dr. Regis.
What?
What is that in your head, counselor?
Why, it's a neural governor, Dr. Regis.
As in, what paroled felons are fitted with?
Similar. While most of those are designed to limit violent behavior, mine prevents me from lying. Thoughts of deceit.
Ooh, interesting.
Tremendous pain.
Were you inside?
Oh my no.
Oh my no!
After all, most governors are subdermal. I wanted my constituents to see it as a sign of my integrity.
I knew someone with one.
Dr. Baxter. I recall reading about his release last month.
I thought it must have malfunctioned, that he was out for revenge. Turns out he's just dead. It's like someone just inherited his hatred.
A long time ago, I streamed a point and click, also published by Wadget Eye, called Resonance. And in it, there's this one line that I heard, must have heard 30, 40 times in a row, just trying to solve this puzzle. And it was, "That's not the right size paper." I heard this over and over. And it turns out that this game is one of those too, and it's, oh my, yes.
So, because of your neural governor, you're unable to lie?
That is correct.
Then forgive me for being so forward, counselor. Did you hire a suicide bomber to attack this meeting?
No, I did not. Satisfied?
Personally, I'm not sure.
He could be lying about the
Stand
device.
up in court, though.
I didn't vote for you.
Just to let you know, I voted for the other guy.
Ah, well, that's your prerogative. Any concerns I might be able to address for next time?
I guess I've always voted Metro, since I lived here.
Ah, inertia. Something difficult to overcome. Give our site a read. You might find you agree with us more than you think.
I'll get back to you, counselor.
Anything I can do to help, Dr. Regis?
Yeah, I don't think it was him, but he could be lying about the head thing. Let's go to the cooler, get ourselves a drink. Yeah. The bottles in the cooler are no more than a mess of glass shards and spilled liquor. Never mind. And finally, Nina Zhang. Let's talk to Nina.
Charlie, how can I help?
Okay, here we go.
This plot of yours.
You want to bring down Central?
You want to bring down Central. You realize how crazy that sounds, right? You helped make it.
Yes, and no. To everyone else here, Central is an obstacle that needs removing. I wish to liberate Central, to unlock its full potential.
Oh, Lord, you don't mean...
You and I alone understand what it's capable of. I want greater things for it than mere civic management.
What's in it for you? There must be some kind of payoff.
Is it so unbelievable that I'd be doing something for the greater good of mankind?
Yep.
Yes, I know you.
You knew me 20 years ago. I've had quite an epiphany since then.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, she could be like the Ozymandias of this game.
How would you liberate Central? What does that even mean?
I've spent the last 20 years researching Central's development. I've built up a network of contacts and I've done a lot of favors. Everything I need is available and moving into place.
But how?
Leave that to me. For now, just understand that we can help each other. Help me out and I'll get you all the aid you need with your legacy.
How is with lots of waiter bombs, lots of synthetic waiters outfitted with bombs walking all over the place.
You got a city councilor on your side.
Councillor Dean is a good man. He objects to the gradual encroachment Central has made on Newton's governance.
Do you trust him?
More than anyone else here. He may be a politician, but his goals are noble.
Can you be sure?
The governor and his brain's a good start. He's physically incapable of deceit. Plus, he's got a whole lot of enemies.
So, a sign that he's tried to change something.
A modern-day Woodrow Wilson.
You got a city councilor on your side.
Councillor Dean
Hey,
is a good
Shubinator,
man.
how you doing?
He objects to the gradual encroachment Central has made on Newton's governance.
Do you trust him?
More than anyone else here. He may be a politician, but his goals are noble.
Can you be sure?
The governor and his brain's a good start. He's physically incapable of deceit. Plus, he's got a whole lot of enemies.
So, a sign that he's tried to change something.
A modern-day Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah.
So, Imogen, something.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Yeah. How is someone like that on your team?
It's a terrible shame. She likely wasn't aware of what she was getting into.
Then why was she here?
She gave the impression of a vacant socialite, but she was smarter than she looked. Make no mistake, if any of us were to be lost, it's her that I'll miss the most.
You used her, Nina.
We're all users here, Charlie. It's how we got where we are. Even dear Imogen.
Imogen Heap. Did I talk to Stepford yet? If it's the oh my yes guy, then oh my yes.
Ran Shuma. Chinese?
Nearly. Greater Han Republic. Mr. Ran operates one of the largest manufacturing dynasties in Asia.
Completely putting aside his politics, of course.
Of course. If I need something made, I speak to Mr. Ran. Trust me, this project needs a lot of specialized capital.
We'll see how nice he is if you get your way and get Central out of the picture. Stepford's an unusual man, isn't he?
That's one way of putting it. Don't discount him, though. He's smarter than he looks.
I get the feeling a lot of his behaviors and act constructed.
You have no idea how close you are with that. He's the one who found where your embryo snatcher's hiding, though.
He's a hacker?
You might say he has a mutual understanding with data systems.
The mindjacker probably is the blackmailer, I would think.
Let's change the subject.
That was just one subject. That was all under conspiracy.
I've started my investigation.
It sounds like we've got the right man for the job. I remember when you were so nervous, but now look at you.
It's been a long time. People change.
Even so, my mental image of you is sitting at a DNA sequencer. Perhaps a restaurant would let you use theirs.
Why would a restaurant need a sequencer?
It helps with their rather niche menu.
Yeah, no one needs to, clean up these dead bodies. We have conversations to do.
You look well.
Thank you, Charlie. The private sector's been good to me. How have you been holding up?
I'd tell you, but I'm sure you've already done your research.
Apparently you still haven't gotten over Vicky.
You don't just get over something like that.
Yeah, I also think it's funny how, this chick got, horrendously mangled. And every other person is, in pristine condition. They're totally fine.
I guess I should. You were a lot of help in the factory.
Don't mention it. What are friends for, after all?
Huh. Of course, now I'm indebted to you for the assistance, aren't I?
Well, if you want to put it like that.
Don't you think we should move out? Cell aren't going to ignore a blast like that.
For a harmless little kitchen fire, they won't come.
Kitchen fire? What do you...
They won't send anyone. It's all under control here. We've enough wheels greased at Cell to make sure there's an understanding. Oh, lighten up, Charlie. This is helping you. You can go on a mole hunt at Cell once your children are safe.
I'll ask her about the human meat. Wait, is the human meat even a thing here?
I've never heard of this place before.
Oh,
What?
it's very exclusive. We've reserved the
I thought they
entire
said it was
venue for
human
this
meat.
meeting. It's famous among circles of the rich and famous for discretion and its unique
Gotcha.
menu.
What is it? Italian?
Actually, the choice is mostly human.
You think they're all robots? Retro Capes thinks they're all robots.
What are you into these days? It's not organized crime, is it?
Not directly, no. Mostly I troubleshoot for clients regarding organic computing. It funds my own projects, one of which is the transmitter you drank.
How long is it going to be in my head?
Don't worry, it'll break down in a couple of weeks.
It's giving me a headache.
Nobody's reported side effects like that yet.
I'm not talking about the wetware.
Oh, ha. Droll as ever.
Huh.
How did you know to come looking for me? Were you spying on me?
Ghost
Out
in
loud?
shell.
You wound me, Charlie. In fact, it was Gil's untimely demise that caught our attention.
Gil Vanderwall?
He was one of us, part of our cause as well. His death is unfortunate, but it signaled a much more serious crisis. It meant that we had to step up the timetable for our plan.
I read that as
More
had to step
serious
up the
crisis.
Timbali.
Gil was the one who arranged the employment of a certain mindjacker. It was this thief's memory module that led to Gil's death.
Huh. He said he had information about it.
Indeed, he likely would have pointed you in the right direction. If he hadn't, well, I've already read the report you submitted to Central.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
this restaurant serves people?
Absolutely. It's quite a niche, isn't it?
It's...
Oh, calm down, Charlie. It's all cloned tissue. Nothing illegal's taking place. Well, not with the food, at least.
But why would anyone?
In an increasingly permissive world, it's the ultimate taboo. Join us if you want to, Charlie. Don't worry, I shan't judge you.
I shan't judge you. It's like the most judgmental way to say that. The most condescending way to say that. So here's a question for you guys. If someone actually created this synthetic human steak, like say it was this like perfectly spiced like delicacy of synthetic, as in like cloned but real human flesh steak. It didn't come from any actual living thing. It was just created. And it could have, like, as if it came off of a living thing, but it didn't actually. Would you try it?
Can you think of anyone who'd want to do this? Why recruit a suicide bomber for this?
Frankly, the main reason I can think of to hire someone for a job like this, hypothetically speaking, of course, would be if one were unable to carry it out oneself.
Can you think of a likely saboteur?
I have my suspicions, but we depend on you for the truth.
Wow, I can't believe the divide there. How many people really, like, I thought it was going to be a clear-cut yes or no, or at least, like, generally clear. But a lot of people are just like, no fucking way, man, I ain't trying it. And a lot of people are like, yeah, why not? So, I'm going to do a straw poll. I'm interested. So, would you eat synthetically grown, but real, human meat? Meat steak. We're gonna do a straw poll for this one. I need to know exactly what side you guys are on with this issue. It's very, very important. No, I won't throw the poll on Twitter too. I'll just do it in the chat. Not a big deal. So I'll come back to that after this text thing.
I'm surprised you didn't stay on with Dr. Vargas. You were one of the only ones who stayed on to the end of the project.
Creating Central was one of the most rewarding ventures of my life.
I hear you kept the project on track after Vicky.
After we lost half the team, it was hard, but we persisted. We had a lucky break.
You didn't fancy joining Vargas in politics afterwards, then?
As a glorified caretaker? No. Eduardo and I had philosophical differences about Central's development. But as he was put in charge by the city council, I had to accept it or leave.
And now, you plan to take back what you created.
Precisely.
Let's see. Let's see just how many of you would become fucking cannibals, kinda. You ready? Hang on, I can't seem to click that for some reason. That's weird. I can't switch tabs. Oh, did that, like, window freeze? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, no, maybe... I think my mouse is starting to freak out. Man, what the fuck? Hang on, guys. Right. Ah, no, I think the window did freeze. Yeah. What the fuck? Give me a sec. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna BRB while I fix this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, like, Chrome, like, froze. It was really freaking bizarre, and I had a very particular window set up. Because, I don't know, I'm, like, gimped with one monitor. It's really strange. Like, I just struggle to get things set up the way I want it. Whereas with two, it's just, like, I'm just way too used to two monitors. It's really, really weird. Okay. So, let's see the results of this straw poll, and hopefully it won't fucking freeze again. Would you eat synthetically grown, but real human meat steak? Only, let's see, 72 votes. That's it, guys? Really? There's like 300 of you. Y'all gotta vote. Because right now, it looks like you're all a bunch of fucking cannibals. So you guys who would not do it, better get your votes in if you want to redeem yourselves here.
I guess I should thank you for not giving them the full picture.
What? That you might have been the one who made that poor young man? Think nothing of it, Charlie. That's what friends are there for. I hear you handled another one last night.
They're getting more and more frequent.
They're nearing their expiry date. Literally. I know they weren't engineered for long lives, just volatility. Their masters have to make use of them before illness diffuses them.
This plot...
Anything else to say here? I don't think so.
That's all.
Get me informed.
Okay, so we've talked to everyone. Finally, a good, what, 40 minutes into the stream? Let's see, we have investigation. We have no evidence yet, so I guess there's evidence to be found. Let's see what we got here. CI splitter as well.
The CI mind splitting program that Liam Stepford cross-loaded to my Traveler. Its job is to break the mind states of CI units down to personality,
right,
role, and platform memory units.
So I'll probably need to manipulate that in some way. Let's see what's in my Traveler. If there's anything new. Could check downstairs, yeah.
Regis, I heard a blast. Is everything alright?
A bomber. Someone targeted this get-together.
You want me to call it in? Maybe now is when we should get Central involved.
No, I've got it covered for the time being. If Central asks, you know nothing.
Got it.
Downstairs in the kitchen? I have not even seen a kitchen in this building. So I hope you're not freaking walk-throughing me here. Okay. Let's just search around. Check in the bathroom. Error.
Apparently, this mirror is having a software error. Before I came to Newton, that sentence wouldn't have made any sense to me.
That's such a, like, ridiculous cyberpunk thing to say. This this mirror is having a software error.
Apparently, this... apparently...
What about... cabinet?
There's the remains of a first aid kit in here. Someone's used all of the med patches and pseudoderm spray. Must have had an injury. The only item left is a bottle of harsh-smelling toilet cleaner.
I'll take that. My toilet cleaner. Let's go take a piss. Yeah. Oh, man. That's a badass stall. I want that. I do the other one now. Oh, wait. Oh, it's so cool. Alright, now clearly this vent plays a role.
It's already been opened.
Let's go through. See where it brings us. Anything in here? Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to talk with you again. Tissue paper. I could light that tissue paper up.
Ow! Whatever it is, it's got sharp edges.
Ow. You briefly contemplate making an escape through the roof access, but then you lose your best lead. So he came in through the roof. It's weird that they let me select darkness there. That's probably important. Okay. The chef. I don't know if I trust that chef. He might be a bomb. Let's look at that guard. He's like hunched over. Bone saw. A glass jar.
Huh. It's like someone just hit his off switch.
Well, I think it's the worst day I've ever had as a teacher. I've had a lot of bad days as a teacher. I can't think of any one that particularly stands out, though. What? Every day is the worst day ever.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Regis.
Are you a bomb?
Nina's asked me to investigate.
Okay, you're a bomb, aren't you?
A cell agent? Well, all right. Just be careful what you touch. This place is half kitchen, half lab.
Bodies.
There are human bodies in your kitchen.
Yes, there are. It's a freezer. What are you, the food inspector?
Give me a good reason I shouldn't haul your ass down to cell.
It's all legal, I guarantee. They're annual clones, grown without brain tissue.
There you go, no brain.
I know what it means. I guess the presentation was a shock.
Yeah, see? There's no brains in those bodies. What, that make you change your mind? Suddenly, just because it has a human form, you wouldn't eat it? All you fucking cannibals had answered yes. What? Carrie. Carrie. I'm trying to stream, you fucking goober.
Why is this restaurant serving cloned human tissue?
I trained in engineering at Darwin. We'd flash grow human bodies to test DNA alterations. So I guess human tissue is what I'm most familiar with.
It's weird.
A suicide bomber attacked the gathering upstairs. He was disguised as one of your waiters.
Whoa. I wondered what that was.
Whoa.
What did he look like?
Look at his crooked eye. Did
About
you see it?
1.65 meters. Might have looked
See his crooked
uncomfortable
eye?
or limping.
Huh. Biobomber?
That's right. How did you guess?
You mentioned the limp. They've got
His
pretty
eye is so
serious health
crooked.
problems, don't they?
Yeah, he might have replaced one of your staff.
Huh. They all checked in.
If he incapacitated one of your
crooked-eyed
staff,
Campbell
can
butcher.
you think of where they'd do that?
It'd have to be somewhere you could hide a body, I guess.
Interesting.
You're a engineer.
Well, I dropped out before my PhD. I learned enough to sample DNA and use it to grow flash clones.
No kidding. My background's in engineering as well. You altered these bodies?
None of these. They're all template. Caucasian, male, 20s, brown hair.
Huh. Why food?
This is quite the setup you've got. Combined sampler growth chamber?
That's right. We usually use the template. Sometimes get specialist orders, though.
Like if someone wants to eat themselves?
Sometimes.
It's weird.
We can ready up a new cadaver in about a week with it.
I can't access cell at the moment. I might need to use your equipment.
Do you have to? You know you'd have to flush the current growth.
Sorry about that. Tell you what, Nina will reimburse you.
Well, okay.
That's so weird. So people will come here and be like, I want steak that is of my own flesh, my own DNA.
You get a lot of clandestine meetings like this taking place?
You'd be surprised. This place is popular with the wealthy. Haven't had an assassination before, though.
You know what they're discussing up there?
They don't tell me, and I don't ask about anything but their orders. Dr. Zhang pays me enough to know I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, would you eat a clone of yourself? How many of you answered yes to the straw poll earlier but would not eat a clone of yourself?
What's with the bouncer?
He came with Mr. Stefford's party along with a few others. I think he was supposed to be guarding the kitchen, but...
What happened?
Well, he wasn't very talkative, but after I started working, he just kind of zoned out. Couldn't get an answer out of him.
No, I mean, I'm not that curious. No, I'm not savvy.
I like the glowing fish in the tank you've got.
Thanks. I made those myself. They were my first engineering project.
Luciferin luciferase from fireflies?
Well spotted. I imported the sequence into red snappers and kept them viable. 10 generations now.
A lot of academies use those as a starter project. That's impressive.
We keep them as a reminder of where we came from. Or in case the power goes out.
Would you eat a full course of the Vinesauce streamers? We'd just be a bunch of nuggies. There'd be like 12 nuggies. And they would all be different colored and DNA and stuff. Be great.
I like the glowing fish in the tank you've got.
Thanks. They were my first
Luciferin.
Yeah, I heard that.
The sequencer's a different model to my usual.
Cell's probably got something more impressive than that thing. You have to purge the current project before you can do anything. Then you can submit
Well, it would be
material
prepared
to
for
start
you,
a new
yeah.
growth project.
What kind of material will it take?
Blood, dermal tissue, almost anything. Makes it easier to get a sample from customers.
Thanks.
Whatever I can do to help.
Thanks. Thanks. Buddy.
Too big to carry.
That's his reaction, is it's too big to carry.
Hey, stop the carousel.
What's wrong?
These bodies are supposed to be clones, right? So why is this one blonde?
Oh, God. Henry.
Oh, fuck.
What happened to him?
He's taken a nasty blow to the head. Looks like it's the hypothermia that's finished him, though.
Oh, hell. Why'd they leave him in the freezer?
Best place to hide a tree is a forest. Best place to hide a body is with a whole lot of other bodies.
That's not a very
Henry.
elegant metaphor.
He was such a nice boy.
Same hair color as the bomber. Whoever's behind this took his uniform for the bomber's disguise.
Somebody would have seen him being dragged across the restaurant.
He must have been killed in here. I'll find who's behind this.
Someone in here, huh? Someone in here. I guess it could have been the bodyguard as well, but I don't know. Let's see, counter.
Nothing on him except his underpants.
The boy's body has been hung from a hook on the carousel. Looks like whoever was responsible had difficulty lifting him, leading to a sloppy result. Gross. Yeah.
It's a flash growth chamber for sampling DNA and growing specimens. I've seen a lot of these in my career.
Counter. Excuse me.
An empty glass jar. according to the label, it used to contain spices. Any credible hospital would use an automated surgical array to make amputations, but I've seen a few cases out in Bandit Country where a saw had to do. Since the subjects in this case are cadavers, there's probably a lot more room for being sloppy, allowing for a manual saw.
A clean piece of tissue taken from the bathroom, it feels soft and expensive, leading you to wonder if perhaps it had been grown from a real plant rather than recycled. Yeah, why would you use anything that wasn't just like grown from a biological thing in this world?
A powerful combination of bleach, enzymes, and antimicrobial wetware designed to kill bacteria in plumbing. It makes a lot of scientific-sounding claims on the label. Smells vaguely of lemon before the aftertaste of chlorine hits.
See, but these clones were grown without brains, so you wouldn't wake up with your memories. You wouldn't be. Right? You wouldn't be anything. Let's see, I guess that's it. Let's see, stairs. Those are stairs up. I feel like this whole spot here just looks weird to me. Did you want the chat up on the TV? Give me a sec, guys. There you go. Okay. So we've been in the kitchen, we've seen the stairs, fish tank. We haven't done that.
Ow! Hey!
You attempt to grab one of the fish with your bare hands was unsuccessful. Apparently, the creatures have a taste for your flesh and have tooth marks to prove it. Did I sweep the stairs in the kitchen? Lord Wisp asks. Nothing. Okay. Bloop! Try to scoop up the fish in the jar, but their movement is a great deal more swift and graceful than your own.
Can't do that. I can't figure... Can't do that. I'm not sure. I've already...
Combine everything with everything. Here, kill the fish with toilet cleaner.
Ugh. No.
See if there's anything else upstairs. I mean, the guy came from the right. I feel like I should go to the right and explore to the right, because that's where that bomb waiter came from. But I can't. Do you have any new dialogue with these guys?
Probably a stupid question, but did you know what they serve here?
Of course, it's people.
The idea of eating human
He's
meat
so
appeals
happy
to
about
you?
that.
Absolutely. Is why I like to come to Newton. We have
Mr.
some
Ron.
crazy laws, but almost nowhere else will allow things like this.
It's cloned meat, apparently. So technically no harm done. That's the legal foundation.
A shame. Would rather eat real humans.
Mr. Ron,
Ultimate
goddamn.
sign of control of people.
Eat the poor.
Exactly. That will teach them.
Holy shit.
Stop wasting my time.
Stop wasting my time. Bleh.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Oh boy, here we go again. Broke. What? Yeah.
I found one of your heavies in the kitchen. Looks like something's knocked it out cold.
Oh my, a technical fault, no doubt. May I ask you to show me the defective platform?
Sure, I guess.
Excellent. We can't have our firm slandered by accusations of low-quality units. Lead the way, dear doctor.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I did want to say this as well. I know I'm supposed to show him, but I figured I would click on him. And he said lead the way, but then it jumped into the dialogue. It was just weird.
You're the one who found my embryos?
Oh my, yes.
Where are they?
Dr. Regis, while it pains me to say this, we simply can't tell you. Then we would have no bargaining position.
You lousy piece of...
Please,
What a
Dr.
fucker.
Regis, be assured that they are in no danger at this time. Dr. Zhong is the one with whom you must discuss the release of the information. I have been asked not to speak any more of this matter. Oh my, no.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yes.
Fuck that guy. Here, is he still following me?
Lead the...
Mr. Step.
Okay, he is.
I'll get back.
There we go.
Dr. Regis, I... Oh my.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what's going on. The cavity magnetron in the growth array. It generates a huge mag flux in here.
It broke them. Is it permanent?
What do I look like, a tech?
Oh, fuck. I killed him. I killed the guy. Ah, shit.
Mr. Stepford?
Wake up.
Nope, he hasn't got anything I can use. Not unless I want a really lousy suit.
Ah, fuck. We fucked up so hard. Use a CI splitter on him. I'll take this. Take his info. Might say downloaded. Oh, I can also take his. Resolution idiosync. Might say download failed. Anything else I can do with them? Maybe I can saw him open.
Mr. Stepford?
Do it.
I can't fit.
Saw them open. Still don't have a single shred of evidence. Well, shit. I guess I could implant them into the guy with the anti-lying device. Somehow. I don't know.
It's got no personality. It's too badly damaged to get... It's got no
How about this guy? While this synth is no doubt carrying a splittable personality, deactivating a guard where all can see may alarm the other guests.
Hello?
Saw him open.
What do you make of this?
Please address all exigent queries to Mr. Stepford.
Yeah, about Mr. Stepford. Find a light to bring to the bathroom vent. I don't really have one, unless my traveler counts. Which I don't think I do. I can call Central as well.
I'm not prepared to turn... They'd never believe...
Nah, never mind. Find a light to bring in the bathroom vent. Yeah, I mean, I haven't found anything yet. I could talk to... Oh, I could do it to this guy. Hang on. There we go.
Hey, who's that?
Who dat? Gotcha. Alright, so I can upload personality. There's also error. So I can error him out.
Excuse me.
Okay. Personality will be Stepford, I guess. What if I do error personality, but I guess if there's error anything, then he will not be active no matter what. Yeah, okay, so I can't have any error. So what do I want? I want the memory of Stepford, I guess. So guard 4. I'll just try out a few things. I'm not sure what combination I should do.
Excuse me.
Yes.
He didn't say, oh my, yes.
What's the situation?
Perimeter secure. Guest behavior with intolerable parameters.
I guess that's one way of putting it. Are you all right? That was quite a blast.
Systems operating at 97%.
I see. You synthetics give me the creeps, you know that. Huh. Guess you're not easily riled up. Are you all right? Huh. I found one of your buddies in the kitchen. He doesn't look well.
Please report technical issues to management.
Who's in charge?
Situational command has been assigned to Mr. Liam Stepford.
Huh. Fancy taking orders from a guy like that. Did you see the bomber when he came in?
Negative. His appearance was a match for...
And you call yourself a...
It is likely that the suspect prepared this operation in advance. To achieve this, he would have to supplant a member of staff before our arrival.
Keep up the
good work.
Hey.
He just falls for it again. What a dummy. Memory. Already has Stepford's memory, interestingly. Let's do all Stepford. See how he reacts.
My word, this is a peculiar experience.
Mr. Stepford,
Oh my, yes. Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Regis.
do you know what happened? The chef mentioned something about mag flux.
Allow me to check the crash log. Yes, it appears that the kitchen was indeed saturated with a high-intensity magnetic field. No doubt from an item of hardware. They often pose a hazard to advanced synthetic platforms.
You're okay, then?
Quite so, thanks to your timely intervention. They really ought to have a warning sign on that kitchen, oh my.
So...
Oh my, yes.
synthetics can't operate in there?
Oh my, no. A field of that strength is positively ghastly. Like working in a cloud of chlorine for men such as yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must change into something more comfortable.
No, don't.
We know the waiter was murdered within the kitchen.
Oh, I thought he was
Mag
going into the
would be
kitchen for some
lethal to
reason.
any synthetics trying to get in there. That means we can rule out Stepford as a suspect.
Alright, cool. Making progress. Attempted murder times 5. So it's not him. Unable to have murdered waiter. Since he cannot enter the kitchen. Cool. Progress. We're gonna save. Where'd he go off to? Let's see.
Mr.
There's.
Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Wait, what? Oh, because he changed. Huh.
Feeling better?
Oh my, yes. My most sincere thanks, Dr. Regis. You have no idea how uncomfortable I find the wrong body.
The outfit makes the man.
Very literally in my case. I suppose I shall have to avoid the kitchen. I shall instruct the security platforms to do likewise.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yes.
Oh, motherfucker.
Mr. Stepford,
Okay. Literally all his dialogue in that was, oh my, yes.
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
This restaurant.
Counselor, were you aware that this restaurant serves human meat?
Indeed. It's quite distasteful, don't you think? Still, I suppose it's a matter of personal taste since nobody's been hurt. We must respect the freedoms allowed by the laws of this city.
You're not having any then?
Oh no, but I shan't.
Oh my,
judge
no.
anyone for it. They're quite whimsical about it in some ways. I heard good things about their Billy con carne.
I'll get back to you, Counselor.
Anything I can do to help, Dr. Regis?
God damn it.
Nina.
Charlie.
Anything new here?
Let's change it.
Hey, hey, I don't want to talk about Stepford.
Stepford's in.
That's
Okay, nothing
might-
new. I just wasn't sure if they would say something different
That's
now.
all.
Get me info.
Buddy, there's Ron.
Mr. Ron.
What you want?
I'll get back.
Stop.
Stop wasting my time.
Still gotta do something with the fish tank. I don't know why.
Ow! Hey.
Probably just missing something that I need to do it. Can I interface with
Got no
this?
person.
No, I can't. Of course not. Think Ron's the killer? I mean, he is pretty fucked up, but to me, that would be a reason for him not being the killer, because it'd be too obvious. Darkness, and I have nothing to light up the darkness with, really. No, I want to do this shit again. Never mind. News. Holidays in orbit. Kabaddi, Newton, 5537, UAE. Any games I recommend? That's a very, very general question. There are so many games I could recommend. Sharp Edges, huh?
Nah. I'm not sure.
You run the tissue along the bloodied edge of the grate, taking in as much still moist blood as possible. There we go. For a blood sample. Now, how do I analyze the blood?
I can't figure that.
I can't wring it out. Oh, I guess I would bring it to the Gengineer. Well, what kind of games do you want, Linkstar? Let me ask you that. Growth chamber. I could grow a clone of whoever it is. Abort current growth cycle before induction of new DNA. Alright. Oh, shit. How did I miss this the first time? Welp. Purge it. There we go. New project. The genome taken from the blood on the vent. The fact that the accomplice had an XY chromosome and was therefore male narrows down the pool of suspects. Sweet. So it can't be what's-her-face. So it has to be one of these two. So pretty much it has to be Andrew Dean because Ron is just way too obvious. Pretty much only need one more piece of evidence. Adventure games and or games with good story. Let's see. When it comes to good story, the first one that came to mind for some reason is 999 on the Nintendo DS. Very good story. When it comes to adventure games, pretty much anything that Wadjai has published, like along the lines of this, there's like Primordia is wonderful. Gemini Rue is a really good story and a very interesting sci-fi type world. Resonance is pretty good, although that's more about the puzzle solving than anything. The story's okay. What else? Those are what I recommend along those lines. There's an old game called The Dig that's pretty fun. Pretty fun adventure game. Let's see. What's the point of the toilet cleaner and stuff? If only I could get one of these guys to go use the bathroom.
Nah.
And get a DNA sample or something, I don't know. Toilet cleaner. I guess I could try cleaning the toilet? Because why not? I have heard that Analog, A Hate Story, and Digital Love Story are very good. I've never played them, though. What if someone cloned you so that way you could trick someone into literally eating your dick asshole? I'd say it's a world I want to live in, says Phrenectic. I don't know, what if? I guess there's only one way to find out. I'm going into cloning.
What am I, a plumber? What am I? What am I?
What am I, a plumber?
That's not going.
What was the point of picking up the toilet cleaner? I still haven't done anything with the toilet cleaner, the bone saw, or the jar. There's gotta be something. Maybe collect some of the liquor in a jar and see. I don't even know. Yeah, I know about the fish. There's gotta be something I can do with the fish. And I know the jar. It seems like I can interact with them with the jar, but
I can't fix
it doesn't seem to work right. You thought I was into Mario? Yeah, I love Mario.
An empty glass jar. According to the label, it used to contain spices.
Drink the liquor. The hand on the rack, you mean this thing? I guess it's a little conspicuous, isn't it?
It's too big to get. I can't fix it. Oh.
Why? Why? You carve a slice from the cadaver. The nausea welling up reminds you why you went into genetic medicine, rather than the macro scale. A slice of meat. I just got a slice of meat. Yeah, let's go wave the steak right at him. Say, hey, you want this? Watch him salivate and sweat and grovel for the human steak meat.
I can't figure that out. I can't figure it.
Do it. So I'm going to lure them into the jar. Yeah, you stuff the slice of meat into the open bottle. Now this is adventure game logic. With the bait in place, the fish eagerly crowd around the bottle. When one adventurer's soul takes a plunge, you hoist him from the water within the jar.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what was the point of that?
I can't figure that.
Yeah, everyone's like, what the fuck is he doing with the fish? But they do know I'm a detective, so I don't need to explain my fucking actions to those people. Are these glowy fish? Because if they are, maybe I can use it to light up that area. Yeah, they're luminous. Aw, fuck yeah. Figured it out. Figured it out. Alright, we're gonna do it. Yeah. Bag.
The bomber's bag.
That was definitely a moment of ridiculous adventure game logic. I went through all of that just so I could light up this room. It's ridiculous. Likely, this used to contain supplies to aid the bomber in remaining under cover in the city of heathens. Now, the only thing that remains is a handwritten note. Still not done because we haven't used the toilet cleaner yet.
A crumpled note found in the bomber's possessions, apparently from whoever
Consortium.
hired it. It
Huh.
says,
I'll have to check it out. Time has come tonight at 2200 at 1181 Shenley. Service entrance C on roof. Will open for you when you get inside. Gablo.
I'm not sure what...
I also hear the game Planescape Torment is wonderful for story and interaction, although I've only played a tiny bit of it myself. A lot of people regard it as one of the best ever made.
A crumpled...
Gablu. What, Planescape? I didn't know it's a really long game, though. I thought about just doing a look-see stream of Planescape Torment. But I know that there's a lot of text, but it's just ridiculously well-written and very interactive. You think I do a good job streaming it? Well, that's good. Maybe. I'll think about it. Question is, what do I do with this note? I guess I could show it to someone. I could show it to him and ask if he knows anything about it. Since he has to tell the truth.
Excuse me, Counselor. What do you make of this?
A note to the bomber? Who is GBWU?
If they're like the others I've met, it means God be with you.
You've had experience with these terrorists before.
You could say that.
I'm even more confident that we're in good hands then.
God be with you, yeah.
What do you make of this, Mr. Ron?
What it say?
You can't read English?
English second language. I got secretary for that.
You don't say.
Ah, Dr. Regis. Might I have a word in private?
Oh, Dr. Regis.
We're alone?
As alone as we're going to get. What do you want?
Your investigation is drawing to an end, is it not?
There still leads to chase up. Why?
You are, without a doubt, a skilled detective, Dr. Regis. I am proud that the city employs only the finest. I believe that your inquiry will find only one credible suspect, myself.
You're going to plead your innocence? Tell me it's a mistake?
Not at all. You see, I am indeed responsible for the attack.
Fucking knew it. You lied to us. You almost killed us.
You lied to us. The governor's a fake then. I'm sure your voters would love to find that out.
The governor is working as well as it ever has. I have not once lied to you, Dr. Regis.
I asked you if you hired the bomber.
I did not. My assistant hired the bomber, at my request.
Ah, sneaky.
Politicians.
People have to phrase their questions to me very carefully.
You'd better have a real good reason for all this.
For various values of good. You recall Gil Vanderwall?
What's he got to do?
What does Vanderwall have to do with this?
2 years ago, much to my shame, I did something terrible. I took part in a vote-fixing program for the Cosmopolitan Party, and they promised me this office in the next election. Gil discovered this and has been blackmailing me ever since.
But why the suicide bomber?
He realized that Nita's project might lead to his death. He was a spiteful man, and he needed a guarantee that he could strike back against her if that happened.
From beyond the grave.
Essentially, I was his guarantee.
He wanted you to kill Nina for him?
Or materials he has on me would be released to the public. My career, my family would be ruined.
So instead of turning you in, I should...
Tell them that Ron Schumann was responsible.
Oh, shit.
What? Frame an innocent man?
You've spoken to him, Dr. Regis. He is a truly, objectively despicable individual.
You're one to talk.
What I've done was terrible, but I wish to make reparations for what I've done. After this is done, I shall devote my life's work to annihilating corruption in our city. Ron wishes no more than to desecrate and pollute our nation as he has done his own.
Wow. You nearly killed us all. You might be the lesser of two evils.
You nearly killed us all with that bomber.
I apologize most sincerely for that, Dr. Regis. Had I known someone such as yourself would be present, I would have found other means. Please, consider what this means for the city.
Charlie, what have you found?
I've completed my investigation.
Ah, shit. We're going to have to choose.
That was most swift.
Though effective, I've no doubt.
Who tried to kill us?
After finding enough evidence to exclude
no, I like
all
Mr.
other
Ron.
parties.
I mean, he's totally a fucked up guy. We're going to do a straw poll for this one. You guys are choosing, not me. I'm relieving myself of any responsibility in this choice. It's not going to be you. Then again, I know you're a whole bunch of fucking depraved cannibals, so maybe I shouldn't. Who done did it? Is it Counselor Dean? Truth? Counselor Dean, or are we going to frame Ron Schumann? Turn in Counselor Dean. Alright. It's up to you guys. It's all up to you. Here comes the straw poll. Yep, it's just like Batman, Carrie. You're right. Yeah, Ron's pretty great. I don't know. I know. Every answer has its pros and cons. Counselor Dean's not that bad of a politician. I mean, he needs to, you know, he needs to be slimy every once in a while in order for the greater good. Greater good. And Ron Schumann, he's a pretty fucked up dude, but you know, he's not that bad. He just cares about Ron Schumann. That's it. That's all he cares about. He'd eat you. we turn him in. He's like, "You son of a bitch! I eat you!" That's what he says he's gonna do. The second he gets out of prison, he's gonna eat your ass. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess today we learned that cannibals are not liars. We are turning in Counselor Dean. Ron Schumann will live to eat another day.
The only conclusion possible is that Counselor Dean is responsible.
What?
No shit, the cannibals sided with the cannibal.
What?
My word.
Andrew, is this true?
See? He not say anything. Otherwise, he have to tell truth.
Yes. Yes, I am responsible. I acted to save my family
Lawful
from my
evil.
mistakes. I
Yep.
joined this project to protect the city that I love. The rest of you are backstabbing cowards, out to loot Newton for your own gain.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Counselor. That leaves us only one option, I'm afraid. Liam.
He's gonna jump out the window. Here goes.
What?
Oh,
What are you
maybe not.
doing?
Wait, no! They're gonna throw him out the
Wait,
window!
stop.
No! Oh my god, that scream!
Poor dear Counselor Dean. Tragically thrown from the building by the blast.
This is... You're completely insane.
We're doing what we have to, Charlie. As promised, the information you require. The man who has your kids, your mind jacker, is a contractor, Jayam Kressel. He's based out of an aerostat currently moored at the Xanadu dockyard.
You haven't changed one bit, Nina.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Charlie. Remember, I'm always here if you need my help.
Achievement unlocked, flesh drive.
The uptake
Chapter
reports
8
came
complete.
in. Looks like there was a 99.1% volume of new code in the embryo.
Oh, that's fantastic. We'll have a viable specimen for testing within days.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have had the same kind of uptake if it was one of the brain-dead ones. So, how did you manage to score these full-scope human embryos?
Wow.
You don't need to worry about it. It's all legal. Not like we used an organ legger. They've been sourced legitimately.
Uh-huh. You used your own, didn't you?
How did you find out?
Same way Charlie did.
Oh, no.
And I don't even know what that link is, so I'm just gonna...
He knows?
He's been on the warpath looking for you all evening.
Vicky!
Uh-oh.
Dr. Chigwa, may I speak to my wife?
Charlie, you better not.
Get out! Dr. Baxter just congratulated me on what a noble gesture I was making for science. Apparently, we volunteered our own embryos for gingineering.
Calm down, Charlie. Sorry I didn't tell you.
I'm sorry I hadn't told you yet. Dr. Vargas was having enough trouble stalling the council. We needed to start showing results, so I made the decision for both of us.
You didn't think I'd object if I knew beforehand?
Well, no. Using our own embryos was the right thing to do to keep the project afloat.
You have no idea what I'm upset about.
Sure I do.
Mad because I didn't consult you. Being old-fashioned. We've always got more. They won't be born.
You're mad because I didn't talk with you about it first.
No!
This is a flashback,
well,
yeah.
Yes, I am, but that's not why I feel like this.
I understand it was a big decision. We've invested a lot of time and energy into having kids. I'd probably be upset in your position, but I'd have hoped you'd trust me to make choices for the both of us.
Oh God, you haven't understood what's wrong with this at all.
It's not as if we're bringing the embryos to term. Their lives aren't going to be affected by the alterations we're making.
We've already affected them by using them in this role.
You know, sometimes your old world sensibilities are charming, but not this time.
Oh,
what is it they believe where you're
sick
from?
burn.
That life begins at conception?
You know damn well what
He
I've
is from
done with
Texas.
human engineering in the past. I'm well past being able to object for moral reasons.
You've always got more.
We're only using one, maybe two of the embryos we've got for the project. The
Hey,
other
Kaz, how you
four
doing?
are still stored at overseas.
It's not a matter of whether we can make more or not. We could have thousands of embryos on standby. It'd still be wrong.
They won't be born.
It's not as if we're bringing the embryos.
Hey, we heard that. I don't know, sometimes these things disappear after you've done it once. Other times they linger, and I don't know why.
Have you seen the uptake results Dr. Chigwa recorded? We've got over 95% success. The neural tissue development is going to be phenomenal.
I don't give a damn about the results.
Yeah, like, why'd that one stay?
It's not the fact that we're engineering human embryos. It's that there are embryos.
I spent 2 years weaponizing children. The fact that they were destined, doomed to a purpose.
It's one thing to have your life affected by a quirk of genetics, but when you've been deliberately altered before birth to fit a role.
I'd hoped that I'd escaped it, but seeing it with our own kids, it's just...
I understand, Charlie. I'll talk to Dr. Vargas about it.
He won't be happy. It sounds like he was counting on this.
You'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. Hug it out. Yeah. Chapter 9. Ripper. Cripper. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to pick up Technobabylon. Here's my plan to finish it. So there's 2 chapters left. There's chapter 9 and chapter 10, and it's done. We are so close to the end. So I think I'm going to do chapter 9 tomorrow, and then chapter 10 on Thursday. That's my plan. I will finish this week, guaranteed. If there's anything left on Thursday, then I will finish it out. I'll marathon it on Thursday. So that's the plan. Alright, well, let's see. I think I'm going to do like an hour of Batman. So hang tight, and I will be right back.